It's time to start your morning by taking 5. Here's your host, Matt McMaster.
You're listening to Take 5, a quick 5-minute take on the biggest things happening in Nebraska sports. I'm your host, Matt McMaster, and it is the weekend of the Kentucky Derby. The 151st Run for the Roses will take place tomorrow on Saturday, May 3rd at 5:57 p.m. If you know me, if you've been listening to Gary and Matt, you know that I like the ponies. I'm not a expert per se, but I do know my way around a racing guide and whatnot and make a couple bets here and there. But look, the Kentucky Derby is the Super Bowl easily. I don't even think you could say Super Bowl. It's honestly bigger than the Super Bowl when it comes to horse racing, in my opinion, because it's the one horse race a year we all can gather together around as sports fans, bet on the event. It's a massive event. I mean, what they've done at the Sacred Churchill Downs and making this a must-go-to for any sports fan has been absolutely incredible over the years. And so I love the Derby, and I love betting on the Derby, so we will talk about it today like we do every Friday when we talk about our bets. So to start this off, if you're kind of unfamiliar with this year's field, one horse's name that you're going to hear a lot is Journalism. Journalism, 3-1 favorite to win the Derby. It's an incredible horse. Just a big colt. Won the Santa Anita Derby not too long ago. Had a really, really impressive race where he didn't get an easy ride, and yet he was still able to pull it out of the fire. His jockey Umberto Rispoli had an incredible run where he pulled him off a rail, got him in the middle, and then ended up winning that race and solidifying himself undoubtedly as the favorite in this field. So he is the number 8 horse in this go-around of the Kentucky Derby. And so if you're making exactas, you got to throw the 8 in there in some sort of way, or trifecta or superfectas. I really just do exactas. I have a tough time enough picking the winner, let alone first and second place, let alone first, second, and third place. So that's kind of how I roll. 8-horse Journalism. I just don't think there's enough money to really bet him to win place and show with 3-1. But I think when you're making exactas, and we'll get to my official picks, you'll see that I've put him in a lot of them. One horse that I really, really like that I think is a great value pick is Luxor Cafe. It's a Japanese horse. Japanese horse has never won the Kentucky Derby. We almost had our first ever Japanese horse win the Kentucky Derby last year in Forever Young, who was oh so close to beating Mystic Dan. But Luxor Cafe, absolutely dominated the Japanese scene, but has defeated another Kentucky Derby horse in his trek to make it to the Derby and admire Daytona. Twice those horses have faced off. Both times Luxor Cafe was the winner. It's hard to get a speed rating on these Japanese horses, but from the ones that we've been able to conjure up here, Luxor Cafe, his speed ratings meet some of the best horses within this race. Also, the acceleration on this horse is absolutely incredible. It just seems like whenever it wants to, on a dime, it can just pick up pace, and it's a off-pace horse, but definitely has some closing features on it. So I like Luxor Cafe 15-1. I think it's incredible value. I think this horse could be easily valued at closer to 8-1 or 9-1. So with Luxor Cafe, I would put a $10 place, $10 win, $10 place. If you want to bet show too, you can bet show, but I like to do win in place. So $10 on Luxor Cafe. And then I really like Sovereignty. Sovereignty is the 18 horse here as I look at my sheet. It's a 5-1. It's the second favorite behind Journalism. The thing about Sovereignty is that it ran in a G2 race, and it was super impressive after a 4-month layoff. It had its best time of its very young career. And then it ran 3 weeks later, and it did not run a good Florida Derby, but it came in second place. Sovereignty did. And so what this means is that when you have a 4-month layoff and you have a really, really big race, you expect your next race to taper off a bit, which it did, but the horse still finished in second with a 94 speed rating. And then, coming into this race, you kind of can expect maybe we're going to have another jump. And so Sovereignty could very well be on the track to having one of its best races of its career. So I like Junior Alvarado. He's a very good jockey. William Mott as well, very good trainer. So give me Sovereignty 5-1. And then I like 2 long shots here. Not necessarily to win, but if you want to put them in exactas to up your value there, American Promise is a D. Wayne Lucas horse that won its last race. It was the Virginia Derby. It was really impressive, 30-1. I wouldn't mind placing about $10 on that. I mean, it's not a closer. It's more so of a pressing type horse. So with a sloppy track, we'll see. If it was a clean track, I'd maybe more inclined to bet the 5 American Promise there at 30-1. And then Chunk of Gold. Chunk of Gold is a very interesting horse because it's actually finished second a lot. It's finished first in a 2-year-old race, and then in 3 straight 3-year-old races, it's finished in second place. But this is a closer. It's a distance horse. It's run. It's got a really good foundation. It's run 9 furlongs multiple times in its career. It's 5 furlong. It's the latest workout. 5 furlongs, 59 seconds. Super impressive stuff from Chunk of Gold. 30-1. Once again, I don't know if I'm going to bet on a horse that hasn't won a high-class pre-race, right, to win the Kentucky Derby. But I do like putting it, and you'll see in some exactas, to boost value. So let's go with my official picks. We'll start with $10 to win and to place on the 18 Sovereignty, and $10 to win and to place on the 7-horse Luxor Cafe. Then we're just going to do exactas, no boxes here, no exactas, no exacta boxes, just exacta, 8 and 19, so that's 8 Journalism and 19 Chunk of Gold, and then 18 Sovereignty and 19 Chunk of Gold. Those are both exactas, no boxes, just exactas, 8-19, 18-19. And then on the bottom half here, we are going to box these. 7-18, which is Luxor Cafe and Sovereignty. We'll exacta box that. And then we'll exacta box 7, which is Luxor Cafe, and 8 Journalism. I don't know how much I really want to box Sovereignty. I mean, 8-18 box is pretty standard. I mean, the payout is still going to be fine, but at the same time, it's like, I just think you can get better value here. And how often do we really see the top 2 favorites? And it's a 20-horse race. And it's probably going to be a sloppy track on Saturday. And if so, you can kind of throw all bets to the wind at that point because you never really know in a sloppy track, and at least in my opinion. So 8-19 exacta, 18-19 exacta. We have an 8-5. That is American Promise, which is our $30 long shot, and Journalism. We have an 8-5 exacta there as well. Then $10 on 18 to win in place, $10 on 7 to win in place, a 7-19 exacta box, and a 7-8 exacta box are my picks. You add this all up based on the values I have here, it comes out to about $80, $6 on the 2 exactas with no boxes, $4 on all the exacta boxes, and then $10 each on the 2 wins and 2 places. So those are my Kentucky Derby bets. Thanks for listening to Take 5. I've been Matt McMaster.